if they didn't have a race, for those who were brave enough and to come out to play. Here we go then.
It's got a message from Corey Smith, of course, Kieran's brother, who's asking what the track conditions are like. Horrible. It's very windy, very cold and very wet. But it's a far cry from what it was earlier on this morning coming to the circuit, wasn't it? But red lights are on, ready for this race to begin. Out go the lights, and Tyler Donovan there's made a good start. He loves the wet. Do you remember Cadwell last year? It was basically a river coming across the track, and Tyler was the man who took the victory on that occasion. But Clinton Wood, he has got the race lead as they go through Paddock Hill Bend, through the dip, and up towards Druids on the first lap of 10. So Clinton Wood, number 85, leads the way on that blue Suzuki.
Okay, what I'll say about Clinton is I'm sure he took a win in some very horrible conditions at Snetterton last year as well.
Was that the wet, dry,
that was the wet, dry
day?
race, which you fortunately, sensibly didn't show up to, of course. Okay, well, somebody gets some caravan reversing lessons down there. We watch the race head up towards Surtees in very trying conditions. Not a lot of rain lights going on there, or maybe it's so gloomy we can't even see them from up here. So I'd fancy Morgan Creasy in these conditions as well, but Morgan is running a relatively lowly 6th place for him as Clinton Wood leads the way. You can see the helmet shining in the distance there, and Tyler Donovan pushing on hard. Don Gilbert there behind him as well as we come towards the line for the first of 10 times. And of course, these are critical points. This could be the difference at the end of the year. It is Wood from Donovan, from Gilbert, from Russo.
Justin Rose has come into the pits, Keith. I think
obviously cool enough.
Yeah, it's got a message from Jamie Thomas as well, a former champion in this class, said that these are his kind of conditions. Well, Jamie, where are you?
Yeah. Come out and play then sometime, Jamie.
Do hope to see you on the circuit at some point this year, Jamie. And of course he won the championship 2020, that was in the COVID year. So down in towards Graham Hill Bend on this second lap, it's Clinton Wood ahead of Tyler Donovan, and Don Gilbert still there with Tyler Donovan. Next up is Tony Russo, I think that is. Yep, on the black bike, number 69, Tony Russo, Connor Swire, Morgan Creasy and Sean Wallace. And that is the order as they go round Graham Hill Bend on this second lap. But up towards the top of the circuit there, I can see that Clinton Wood seems to be pulling out an advantage in this one.
He's doing a brilliant job. Clinton loves a bit of wet weather racing, and I'm glad to see he made the grid. And again, he's looking for the double win. It'll be a double win for Clinton. It'll be fantastic if he can pull this one off. Tyler Donovan, Don Gilbert over the line there. Nobody being too stupid about these conditions. They always want to finish and get some solid points, I think. And obviously, we are talking about guys here. Tyler, 2 championships to his name, of course. Clinton Wood, I'm sure he won something back in the day, he says, hoping not to sound too old. Tony Russo, current Thunderbikes Extreme champion. Connor Swire won the Ultras, didn't he? No. Am I getting mixed up with something? No, sorry.
Not Connor, no.
Morgan Creasy won the Ultras, sorry, that's
Twice.
who I'm looking at, yeah.
Twice,
yeah. And Sean Wallace, of course, is a podium finisher in Thunderbike Sport and Extreme as well. So all these guys know what it takes to put a championship year together, and they all know that these points they're getting now could be critical at the end of the year. So fair play to them for coming out and playing in. These are truly some horrible conditions. This is proper trying stuff, but they're braving it. They're doing an absolutely brilliant job out there, none more so than Clinton Wood as Morgan Creasy looks to move up a place there. Not quite sure if that's going to give him a medal or not. Not quite sure how far we've pined the medals down when really we've only got 3 of each bike out there, but it doesn't matter. They've definitely all earned a medal for being out in these very trying conditions.
Clinton's up towards Druids now, and just for a reference, still sub 1 minute. It's Clinton Wood with 58.9. So, yeah, is not hanging about even in these conditions. A 58 is a quick time as Connor Swire looks up the inside of Morgan Creasy and makes the move stick. There is Tyler Donovan and Don Gilbert. That is for second overall. Tyler Donovan just took his hand off the handlebar there to wipe his visor potentially, as Don Gilbert slips up the inside. Go on.
It's a very genuine tip. Nick Wax visor.
Nick Wax visor-proof.
Visor-proof stuff. It is amazing. I use it on the road bike over about 50 mile an hour. Your visor just clears. It's very cheap, about 5 or 6 quid a bottle. Lasts forever, and it works amazingly well. But that's a quick plug there. But it's a Nick Wax product. They're all good, and that one is particularly good. Tyler having a proper race there. Get this, the leader, Clinton Wood, a 58.066. He's going quicker than a track day hero easily in these horrible conditions. It really doesn't get much worse than this. It's blowing a gale. It is heavy rain now. It is freezing cold. and he's going around in 58-second laps. I tell you what, I'm still going to give out the Rider of the Day award. Do you know what? I think I might be seeing him on the track right now just for this effort alone. I know it's meant to be a Saturday thing, but hey, I've got the privilege of giving it out over the weekend. This is a remarkable effort from Clinton and indeed all of the riders out here on the track. They are pushing on very hard in very trying conditions.
Morgan Creasy and Connor Swire, they're still knocking lumps out of each other as they go up towards Druids. Connor Swire has the advantage. It was Creasy across the line, but it's Swire as they come around Druids. There goes Clinton Wood into Paddock Hill Bend, and that is to complete lap number 5. So we are at half race distance now.
Wow. It is proper hard work here, isn't it? It really is.
So it's that wet on the ground. You can see the reflection of Morgan's bike off the off the circuit.
Yeah, the Dayglow Express is certainly working overtime
he's got
there, isn't
high-vis neons, it looks like.
Yeah.
There is Clinton.
And he's doing a brilliant job there, keeping it nice, smooth, steady, feeding the power in. Tyler behind is trying to replicate exactly the same thing, maybe not quite so much confidence. Looks like he's got a slight advantage over Don Gilbert now, but Don in a different class. Not that power really matters at the moment, does it?
I wouldn't have said so.
I'm almost surprised Tyler didn't jump on the R6 and go out on that. I think he'd probably be just as quick, if not quicker on it. It's obviously eligible for the class. It's not what you call the most powerful machine in the world, is it?
No, Clinton's back around, and Tyler Donovan put a personal best in on that previous lap of a 59.8. Don Gilbert is still there with him on that rather aged bike.
Clinton is going to lap some of these guys.
I think you're right.
He's just coming out of Druids. They're just coming out of Graham Hill. And fair play to them. They've done a great job to get out there. Sean Wallace, Morgan Creasy, and Connor Swire. I'm not quite sure how much faster Clinton is going. Oh, look, we've got quite a few of them who are into the 59s there, but Clinton low 58, 57. A 57.3, that is remarkable.
Just look at the rain's coming sideways, and that's not even an exaggeration. It is.
I remember we had a rookie thousands here who couldn't break the 1 minute bracket. Here is Clinton in some of the most trying conditions imaginable. Absolutely smashing it, it really is. Creasy, the Swire, they've done about 7 or 8 seconds slower than our leader who comes across the line, this time with a 58.3. Amazing stuff. He is going to catch him. What have we got? 3 laps left for the leader, 4 laps left for everybody else. So, yep, I think now as he races up towards Druitt, I think he's got 3 bikes in front of him. So that means he is going to lap everybody up to 3rd place.
I mean, the bonus here, if you are in Thunderbike Extremes, is that if you see the checkered flag, you are on the podium.
Yeah. Right, here comes Clinton. Opens the power, feeds it along. Now, Sean Wallace is not used to being lapped, to be fair to Sean Wallace, and he's going to go, oh, blimey, I'm not going as quick as I could. And I think Morgan Creasy is going to experience the same thing. Oh, look at that, round the outside of Connor, round the outside of Morgan. If that's not Rider of the Day material, mate, I do not know what is. That is absolutely brilliant. Onto the front straight he comes then.
2 laps to go.
So 1 less lap for them. They're probably going, oh, great, you've got 1 less lap to go.
Yeah.
We're going to get some solid points in here.
We've got 2 laps to go for Clinton Wood.
Yep,
and
so
Morgan Creasy
up to 4th place.
Going around the outside of Connor Swire. He's trying to, at least anyway, on the run up towards Druitt, but Connor does have the inside line and won't let him have it.
In fact, you might catch Tony Russo yet. He's still got 2 laps, hasn't he?
Yeah, Tony Russo's here coming out of Graham Hill.
Tony's just plugging along and doing the right thing as Morgan's having a look down the inside there of Connor, and yep. It looks like the yellow machine has found its way. You're right, it is reflecting beautifully on the water there, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Connor fights straight back at Surtees.
Another thing about these bikes as well, there's no traction control or ABS or anything like that, is there?
No, these are old school.
This is all just feel.
Yep, absolutely. This is doing it man style, absolutely.
Well, Tony Russo's across the line. He is 2nd of the Extremes at the moment, as Tyler Donovan and Don Gilbert still fight for 2nd place overall as the last lap flag goes out. Here is Connor Swire and Morgan Creasy side by side.
Here's the hurry up flag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gilbert.
One more survival lap flag.
Don Gilbert is into the 58, as is Tyler Donovan.
Okay, Tony Russo, 104 for him. Is he going to be caught before the end? I think Tony would be happy to take 1 less lap as well, quite frankly. I guess he doesn't know how close anybody is to him. I'm not sure if he's a looker over the shoulder, really. But Clinton is coming fast in a straight line. We know his bike is a missile around the corners. He is hooking it up beautifully. Down the back straight into Surtees we go. And here comes Clinton. He's getting stuck a little bit behind Tony Russo. If this is a clear battle, that could be a back marker problem. But there we go. Clinton has lapped everybody up to third. And in fact, now here comes the second and third lapping the where are we? Fifth and sixth? I don't know, it's getting confusing. That's a great scrap they're having out there. Here comes Clinton Wood, though. He's won some races in the past, and that will be the toughest one he ever has. Look at this finish we've got coming towards us here. Bradley, 4 bikes spread across the track. Checker flag goes out. It's Tyler Donovan in second place there. Don Gilbert in third. There goes Sean Wallace across the line for some solid points. Everybody's home safely. Everybody's made it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for supporting the club. Big thank you to everybody in Orange. It's been a freezing cold day. It gets wet and miserable at the end, but you've kept your smiles up all weekend. Spectators in the grandstand, thank you so much for sticking it out and hope you enjoyed the last race. We hope to see you all again at another meeting as well. You've done a brilliant job to enjoy your day as well. Marshals, medicine officials, I know how hard you worked, particularly yesterday. The tech team, I've seen the bikes down there that you've been sorting out. Thank you to you. The collecting area ladies, you have done an amazing job. Thank you so much. Everybody in the office and everybody in race control as well. They're volunteers like everybody else, and they all put so much into this club. Ladies and gentlemen, from me, Keith Rossiter, and my colleague Bradley Hicks, it's good night from me.
And it's good night from him.
Good night.